Okay, today we're back. I have the hiccups still ongoing for about an hour now, about 40 minutes now. That's it. A good 30 minutes. Okay, so Bitcoin just crashed. It didn't just crash, it's like been crashing since it hit 20,000. Oh man, these hiccups. So today is September 24th. 2019. I need to validate all my stuff. Yeah, so you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're talking about big, large cap companies. Fuck, my bad, bro. I'm going to be talking about Sears in particular. Sears. Monsanto. Give me some other big ones. I don't know. I'm not thinking right now. But you get where I'm going with this. So invest in today, like with what you don't want Sears to be. So the reason I'm talking about this, going back to Bitcoin, is to determine market cap. If you don't even know what one thing is costs. If you don't know what one thing costs, how do you determine the market cap? Like, you don't. Like, that's the thing that doesn't make sense. Like, how the fuck does that even work? Like, I'm giving you one Bitcoin. Okay, the market cap of Bitcoin is technically 20 million Bitcoins. That's technically the market cap. Like, you can't look at the market cap and be like, I don't know. The reason why I'm going into this is because I'm trying to find good assets to spend my extra income on that will make me more money than my actual income. Whoa, not a crazy thing, right? Mad gains. So I'm starting to steer away from all these big companies who are all one-sided, one-shotted. So, for example, Google, definitely not one face. It's multifaceted, like no other. Like, they could take on any single player in the game right now if they wanted to, like, and they do. That's a problem. Like, you guys are sleeping. Google literally takes on every single player in the game, and they don't have room for like a larger market cap. Well, what happens when they just consume every single fucking percent of everything in the world? Because they have, first of all, they have data analysis, probably the largest ever since, like, I mean, except besides like Windows or like telephone providers or like your cellular service or your internet provider. So, like, besides all those main players, Google is set up for success because now they know, like, Google capitalizes off of it already because they're so involved with all of their data, right? So they're like putting out data as well as, oh fuck, oh, that was a sticky situation. But they put out and control. They don't only consume it, they put it out too. It's a big thing like other players don't really do. Like Amazon, don't get me wrong, they don't create a lot of data. Like, they don't create it, they just use it. Like, obviously you could go on Amazon and buy a lot of stuff, and then that's a lot of, like, that's data for Amazon to see your preferences off of that. But I'm talking about like Google. Like, Google literally has everything. Google could literally make up, like, Google's already doing it. They're investing in real estate. They're building their own cities. Like, they're already doing this because they are doing it, and they are already one step ahead. So now what I'm trying to find is, like, okay, where's the Google of all this other stuff, like, that's out there? Because I'm very familiar with Google, but there has to be, like, I don't know, I don't want to give myself my own record book of like, hey dude, you knew it. But Google already knows what to invest in as well on top of that. So, like, Google already knows, okay, we can allocate X amount of funds into this investment because there's a probability of this blank, blank, blank. Okay, other companies do that as well. But the thing is, Google's like a part of that company now, because now Google could allocate their Google resources. I'm talking about like the internet. I'm talking about like search engines. I'm talking about like advertisements. Now they can get all that to pop up and sway people to whatever their preference is. So just for example, let's say let's say Google has a big stake or share in Bitcoin. You guys probably can't even hear me because my headphone was on. So all that good stuff that I shared with you might not even come out on video, but we'll see. But yeah, Google is multifaceted, and they have exponential room for growth because they're able to analyze data and put out data. They're not only one-faced. But at the same time, so what happens to their market cap? It can't grow. Like, that's the thing. It just can't start taking money out of nowhere. That's why they're so fucking smart, because a lot of their stuff is open source. So they don't care about the money right now, because they really don't. I mean, obviously they're a big ass business, but look at them. Look at them. Look at them go. Hiccups.